Hey everyone. Okay, so for part 3, I want to show you a little bit deeper of when I say of exclusivity, right? Pastor Peter from Throne Rooms, he told me one time, he's like, Sandra, in the book of John, chapter 6, verses 53 on, it talks about how when Jesus is explaining to his disciples how they have to eat his flesh and they have to drink his blood. And a lot of his disciples are like, this is too hard for us. Like this teaching is too hard. And they're like, who can accept this? So right there, they're rejecting Jesus's teaching. They don't want to have to sacrifice or put up with what Jesus is demanding or saying of them. So it says that a lot of them, they abandon Jesus, like they leave him, they desert him. So Jesus then, right, tells his 12 disciples, do you also want to leave me? And that's when Peter says, well, where will we go? Only you have the words of life. So what Peter was telling me was like, did you see how Jesus would attract the crowds to him, but then he would offend them so that only the ones who truly wanted him would stay? You know, only the ones who were truly the remnant, only the ones who were truly willing to pay the price would stay. And then this takes me back in the Bible, in the book of Matthew, chapter 3, verse 12. It talks about how God is going to separate the wheat from the shaft, right? And it talks, and why does it use this parable? Because both of them look very similar, meaning that there's going to be a people that look like the real deal, like the people of God, maybe like a Judas. Judas is like one of the 12, right? He's always with them. He fits in. He looks like he's one of them. But at the end, we see that he was not one of them, right? His heart was not there for the right intentions. And only God knows that, because even when we go back to John chapter 6, verses 53 to like 60 something, it talks about how Jesus knew who was there with the right motive and the right intention. So, and what does the Bible say? Not all who say, Lord, Lord, are going to be saved. So there's many people that go to church. There's many people that call Jesus Lord. But just because they call him Lord does not mean that they're going to be saved, because they're deceived. They think that they can continue to live in their sin and that it's all good. And it's not like that. That is a deception of the enemy. And this is why it's very important for us to remain in the word of God, not just, religion, because religion is what, when you go to a church, consecutively, maybe every Sunday or whatever, you do something consecutively thinking that that means, or that method is going to get you saved or is going to take you somewhere, but you leave God out of it, and you leave the relationship with God out of it. You leave the secret place out of it. You leave the obedience to God out of it. So now you don't have a relationship with God. Now you have religion. So now you are a religious person without a relationship. So anyway, guys, God bless you all. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching.